Welcome back, you guys. Today I'm going to show you this everyday makeup look right here, so if you want to know how, then please keep on watching. The first thing I do after showering is put on this moisturizer by Kylie. This is what it looks like. After moisturize, I move on straight to my brows. I've been using the Sephora brow pencil in the shade Midnight Brown. So I'm just gonna go right here and fill them in a little bit. Just draw that line that's supposed to be right there and drag it upwards. And then kind of fill in the arc a little bit more and make it more defined. Another thing I forgot to mention is that this eyebrow pencil is a shade or two lighter than what my natural color is for my brows, because I feel that helps with making it seem a bit more natural if you use a lighter color versus like if I used a pitch black like my eyebrows are, then it's just gonna look too much. After that, I'm gonna move on to concealer, and I'm gonna use the Born This Way concealer by Too Faced in the shade Warm Beige. So I'm just gonna place very little right here, and then I'm gonna go ahead and blend with the Beauty Blender. So next I'm gonna move on to a little bit of sculpting with this palette by Anastasia, the Contour Cream Kit. It seems way more natural if it's just cream because I can blend it out better versus powder, which can get patchy and stuff on your cheeks. I'm gonna take a little brush from Estee Lauder, I don't know which one it is, and dip into the Light Sculpt, I believe. Yeah, it's called the Light Sculpt, and I'm just going to draw a line going from not my actual cheekbone, but going from a little bit higher to right there. When I draw a little bit higher, it's gonna make it look more slimmer and taller versus doing it from right here, which is just gonna make it seem wider. And I'm gonna be moving on to the eyes. What I like to do some days when I'm feeling a little bit extra, but it's still an everyday kind of a thing, I'll take some dark eyeshadow and create a little bit of eyeliner. So I'm going to show you guys how I do that. I'm taking my beloved Jaclyn Hill eyeshadow palette. I'm going to be taking the color Central Park, and that one is Soda Pop. I'm going to take this really tiny brush and make tiny wings with a tiny brush. Okay, so I'm going to dip into Central City. So when I take the brush, what I do first is I'm just gonna stamp it. Like I'm just gonna place it down to create that wing. Just gonna place it like right there like that, and then flick it upwards. And then I'm just gonna connect that top to right about over here. I'm not gonna take the eyeliner all the way in here, the eyeshadow or whatever you want to call it, and I'm not gonna connect it like all the way from here. I'm gonna start halfway right there. So one thing I really love about using this as a quick eyeliner, using eyeshadow for turning the wing, is you can be quick, you can be messy, and it will still look really good as long as you're in the generic range of area versus an actual eyeliner, because if you mess that up then it's black and it's going to be really obvious. So using an eyeshadow is always a really good trick to use when you're doing your everyday makeup. And now I'm actually going to go back into the darker color. I'm going to be running it closer to the lash line and closer to the corner of that V that I created. So I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing to the other eye. Okay, so now that's done. It really accentuates your whatever this is, and it's all part of that Bella Hadid trend that everybody's been trying to do. And if this is too much for you, you can go back in with like a clean brush and kind of blend over it to make it softer. I don't know if you can tell a difference, but that one's way softer than that one. I'm gonna go do the same thing. If it does get a little bit messy on the outside, you can just go back in with your beauty blender and then clean up that edge. Next, I'm gonna do mascara, and the one that I've been completely obsessed with and in love with is the Huda Beauty Legit Lashes. And she did such a great job. This mascara is like, I'd wear this over falsies any day. So there's a side that says curl and length, and then there's one that says volume. You're supposed to go in with the volume side first. So that is just the volume side. Then you're supposed to switch over to the curl and length and then go into that. So this is like a different wand. It's kind of like the wand that Roller Lash has by Benefit, and that mascara is really separating as well. And then do the exact same that I did to the other eye. And I just never tend to put mascara on my lower lashes because I don't know, I just never do. We're gonna do some inner corner highlight. I'm gonna take the Emrezy highlighter by Anastasia. Look at how pretty it is. So we're gonna take some and then pop it right into my tear duct. And then I tight line my lower lash line with a white eyeliner. This is also from the Sephora collection. It's called White Snow. So that's done, and that is finally the eyes all complete. I'm actually gonna go ahead and do blush. I'm gonna take that and then put it right there. I'm bringing it back up right here. So I'm starting right here like a little dab and then bringing it back up. I also put some on my nose if it's summer to look sun-kissed. And now, after blush, I'm going to do... Oh, I didn't show what blush. Hold on. So, I'm using a blush from Tarte. It's called Tipsy. And it's really pretty. Then I'm gonna go back and use that same highlighter that I used for my inner corner for an actual highlight. gonna take some highlighter on my finger and put it right on the tip of my nose. Just take that. And then I'm gonna take some on the bridge as well. Just right there. So for the lips, I just use a clear gloss, or I'll just use some Vaseline some days, depending on what I'm feeling like. Usually if I reach for a clear gloss, it's this one from Victoria's Secret. I know it looks pink, but it really just goes on clear. It smells and tastes really good. I know you're not supposed to eat lip gloss. So to finish off the look, I like to use my Mario Badescu Rose Water Spray, but today I don't have that because I ran out. So I'm just gonna use this Fix Plus by MAC, and it has that rose gold, no, it's just the gold little glitter in there. So I'm just gonna shake it a little bit and to help it soak in faster, because sometimes I don't have the patience, I just take my beauty blender and pat it everywhere. If you liked the video or found it helpful, please like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.